Hello everyone, Running Rabbits here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the ParKoo Erasable gel pens. Ooh! And just a quick disclaimer before we get started, this video was sponsored by ParKoo. However, these are all my own personal opinions, and I'm not being paid to give false good reviews or anything. Everything that I say in this video is what I truly believe about these pens. So right here I have the 7-pack of gel pens. They are $11.60 US on Amazon, which is where they sell all of their products. And what's special about these pens is that they are erasable. They're friction erasers. So you draw on your paper and this little plastic nib is your eraser. So heat generates the erasability of the pen. Pretty nifty, right? On the back, the packaging states a little more information about the pens. You can write, remove, and rewrite without damaging your documents and applies to students who enjoy writing. It also talks a little more about that friction erasable pen and how it reacts to heat. And since they're gel pens, the ink is nice and smooth to write with. So let's just test these out real quick. Personally, I really want to try to make an art piece out of these. Before, let's do a little bit of swatching. So I have the pink one right here. That's very, very vivid. Pretty close match to the color of the pen itself, which is really nice. Let's take a closer look at that.
And now let's try erasing. Wow. These really do work. I sound totally scripted. This is not scripted.
Alright, so these work pretty well, and the harder I press down, the better it erases. So that's almost completely gone. I mean, I personally don't expect an erasable pen to completely go away, but that mostly is gone, and I think it did a pretty good job. Now, what's cool about these pens, because they are reactant to heat, is that you can reactivate all of what you have erased with some coldness. Or if you didn't want to use the pen tip eraser, you could use a hair dryer to erase everything if you're doing a big mass erasable type of situation, type deal. So that means you can write secret notes to your friends. There we go. Now personally, I plan on using my pens with my bullet journal, because as you can tell from the last clips, my handwriting is atrocious and I always make mistakes constantly, and I like to keep my bullet journal looking nice. So now if I make any mistakes, nobody will know. Alright, so I think that on Saturday my friend is going to come over to take some photos. So I'll just add that down. Oh, and you know what? I spelt her name wrong. There's actually only one S. So, I gotta fix that. And look at that, I can even erase my smudginess, which is awesome since my hand constantly smudges since I'm a lefty, and I can't erase the other pens that I use when they smudge. But now I can just erase those little smudgies, which I love. Alrighty, see? Simple fix, love it. These are definitely going to save me quite a bit in the future. I have made so many mistakes setting up this next month, which could have totally been prevented if I used my ParKoo gel pens. This is too big right here. I drew this line completely crooked. You know, it's just not looking good. Which stinks, because I didn't use my gel pens. All of that could have been fixed if I just used them. Alright, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's try to make some art with these. And since they're erasable, I'm gonna go straight with pen, no pencil sketch, which is a little scary to me since I never do straight up in pen. But now since I can erase that pen, hopefully it'll be a little less scary. Okay, so now that the totally cringy, but definitely not scripted at all, I promise, part is out of the way, let's just talk a little more about these pens. Well, I don't know actually if there's really much more to say. I really like the colors that came with them. I created this really ugly sketch with them. It was really not my best work, I know, but I don't really use pens a lot, and for like actual drawings, and like I said, I'll definitely be using these for my bullet journaling a lot. And if you're going to be doing bullet journaling, I totally would recommend them for bullet journaling. I mean, they're not really described as like artist drawing pens on the back anyways, like as it states. It should be for like people who like to write and you make like a lot of mistakes and all that type of stuff. However, if you do want to use them to draw, they're still good for that as well. They have pretty good colors, like I said. They have a pretty good ink flow. In some parts it doesn't look like they have that great of an ink flow, but that's because I like purposely, like, there's like a certain way you can use pens to make them a little more scratchy if you don't want them to be full opacity, and you know, that's just how I used them for that. They were pretty good for sketching, especially since I could erase all of the really big issues that I had with them. And yeah, I really like them. The only two issues that I really had with them is that the black shows up almost as a really dark green, but that could have just been the paper I was using. I don't know. But that's really not like a big deal for me, since I think most things that are supposed to be black show up as a little bit green. I don't know, it's just a thing that happens, and you know, that's not like a deal breaker for me. And that the green is a little more blue than it appears on the actual pen. Like, it seems more like of a forest green on the actual pen, but it's more of like a blue-green, which I actually prefer the blue-green tone. So, I mean, that's just like a little nitpick. Like, I personally really like the colors. And yeah. I hope you guys liked this video, and I would definitely recommend these pens. I think they're pretty good, and I'll probably use them a lot. And they're pretty inexpensive. Again, they're $10.60 on Amazon. I missaid it and said they were $11.60 earlier, but they're $10.60. I think they might have actually went down in price or something, because I'm pretty sure they were $11.60 when I took a look last time. I don't know. And yeah. Oh, also, it literally took 20 seconds, not even, for the color to peel back when I put it in the freezer. I mean, that seems a little fake. It's not. Literally, I opened up the freezer just to check if it was back again, and I was amazed at how fast the color came back. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. A little party trick, I don't know. By the way, this is just like a really bad sketch of a girl with her head in a bubble. It seemed better in my mind. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you did, and the link to these pens will be in the description down below. Have an awesome day, guys. Bye!